It's been a little over a year since we all got sent home because of the COVID-19 pandemic. While most students and professors could continue their activities remotely, the Career and Technical Education's CTE lab classes depend on the physical structure and material to get their education going. I went to Laneys College to check how those departments are doing.
Hello.
Oh, good morning.
Today, I visited the Carpentry department and was received by Professor Carl. He is the department chair.
The students need to be in the class, and especially in CTE, they need to be in the lab. So that's essentially our focus has been.
Carl showed me around their lab space and told me about the difficulties that they faced when everyone was sent home last spring.
It's difficult to build online, and so we had to think quick, and in the middle of the semester we moved as much as we could online, lectures and content, but the actual hands-on aspect of learning was lost. So we tried to reestablish that by creating models or giving students parts to mimic building in a model manner. This model making is helpful, but it's not realistically experience-driven learning.
Carl estimates that around 30% of his students have taken a break or have still not come back yet. I have spoken to students that were taking classes when the pandemic hit. Some chose to continue building from home, and others decided to wait for when they felt safe to come back.
You know, I saw on the news how it was affecting people, which really scared me. So I figured I'd, pump my brakes until, they figured it out, came out with a vaccine or whatever, which they have. I've been fully vaccinated. And now being back in this environment, I feel safer.
I saw in my students this need for hands-on learning, and when I realized that this could be enacted safely, it just evolved from there. The first few days were a little bit tenuous, but as everyone became more comfortable with the new protocols, everybody cares about everybody else, and that's what the whole protocol thing is, right? Is we're wearing a mask not so much for ourselves, but for everybody else. And the beauty of Laneys is students get that, and it's been a huge satisfaction watching this evolve.
Stephanie told me that there are many protocols that they are following to stay safe and keep the program going.
At all times, we're encouraged to keep our distance. We wear our masks at all times.
Also for carpentry, after using shared tools, they have to be sanitized.
We're definitely not normal, but the difference is pretty minor because the aspect of our labs are proceeding pretty similarly. It's hopefully come fall, I think. We're not going to be normal, but I think most students will be comfortable with what's been established as protocols.
It's been great to have that person-to-person connection again. As long as everyone can be understanding and respectful of each other, and just the spaces that we're sharing or about to be sharing, I think it can go well.
Biggest takeaway is that it really emphasized collaboration and listening.
We insisted that we can do this safely, right? We're outside for carpentry, that was a huge advantage. And we developed protocols and it worked. So we're very proud, and I have had nothing but really good feedback.